A question I get a lot is, will Mara Jade ever be canon again? I loved the character back in Star Wars Legends, I always thought she was awesome, but at this point in time, I just don't see her being brought back, and here's why. I think too much has been done to change almost everything surrounding the character to really make Mara Jade the same at this point. Thrawn was brought back in Star Wars Rebels, and he was still Thrawn. He had all the characteristics and background that made him who he was in Legends. We were just seeing him at a different point in time. Now, do I ever think we'll see the original Thrawn trilogy adapted to canon? No, but the character and everything that makes him tick is intact. Mara Jade feels different to me. She was a Force-using assassin of the Emperor's who became a smuggler after the Battle of Endor, but a psychic command from Palpatine compelled her to kill Luke Skywalker and avenge his death. She overcame that by killing his evil clone and went on to train as a Jedi, marry the real Luke, have a son, and continue to serve the New Republic until her death at the hands of her nephew Jason Solo. Unfortunately, I think most of her story just doesn't fit anymore. Where I think she might still work is her Imperial Assassin days. Her role was specifically Emperor's Hand in Legends. They could do away with that. In fact, they've already used the term for something else. She could be an Imperial Inquisitor because we don't know how many of them there are anyway. I think that would work as an Easter egg, but I don't know that I would see it going further than that, and if that were the extent of her appearance, it would feel kinda cheap. Like, what's the point of bringing her back if you aren't going to explore her? And that's really why I think she won't ever return. I just don't know how they could keep Mara Jade as the Mara Jade we all remember. So much of her legend story is rooted in post-Return of the Jedi content. That era hasn't been explored a ton in the new canon, but what has popped up is drastically different. The Galactic Civil War ends in only 1 year. Luke Skywalker never gets his training academy fully off the ground. He certainly never gets married or has a family. Mara Jade's story is compelling because of her struggle to move on from her past, specifically when it comes to Luke. At least that's what I think of when I first think about Mara Jade. A woman who has a very sketchy past, but who ultimately is able to turn things around and create a better life for herself and her friends. I think there might be room for a story like that. Maybe Luke does meet a former Imperial Inquisitor who wishes to atone for their past, and maybe he helps her along that journey. Maybe he even sees that there could be a future with her, but decides they're better off apart. I could see a truncated version of her struggle and atonement, but I don't think she can return in a major way while retaining the most important parts of her character. And again, if that's all the story that can be told about her in the new canon, I'm not sure it's worth it. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.